Hello, I'm Allie of Goofy Crochet. I was so excited to get into this video that I forgot to film an intro. So this is future Allie talking. This video is just me crocheting some stuff throughout the week. I tried to make it vlog style by showing myself trying a new drink and taking the dogs out. I actually started recording this right after the last video I posted, which should have been last week, but it was not last week, it was 2 weeks ago. I actually did in fact edit most of this video on time. I just didn't get a chance to fully finish it because I had a really busy week and then I went away for the weekend. But I think it's actually going to be a blessing in disguise because for next week's video, I want to do a video that's going to take longer. So it'll be nice having the extra few days. Fingers crossed. So I hope you enjoy the video. Hi, so this clip is from the very last video I filmed, if you couldn't tell, because I'm in the same outfit. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what I just made. So I just made another avocado. So now I have 2, though the first one isn't featured in this video. Yeah, we're preparing. Yay! Brody, hello. You want to go back inside? Come on. Cooper. Yeah, Cooper. Okay, he does not want to be on camera right now. Hi, so sorry for the unprecedented videos of my dogs. And also sorry if you can hear the construction. The house next to me is being built and I can hear it very loudly. Okay, as I was saying, so I made a little clip of me talking when I was taking the dogs out, but I realized you could like see my whole house behind me, so I'm obviously not gonna post that. But anyway, I just said I'm taking the dogs out and then I just got a yarn order, my biggest one, big for me. It was only about $50 from Premier, so it's not much for most people. It's a lot for me. This is the first time I made a big one like this. I made one this big because they're having free shipping on orders $45 up and up. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I really wanted to get some neons. I will explain when I show you the colors. And those are on sale right now for all of May. By the time this is posted, it will not be May anymore, so they will not be on sale. It was good timing for that, you know? Okay, yarn haul. So this is it. I know for most people, this is not a very big yarn haul, but for me it is. I think it has 10 skeins in it. I gotta get some thumbnail photos. Yeah, but you can tell they stuffed this. Definitely if I ordered like a few more skeins, I would have gotten a box and not whatever these are called. So let's open it. I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to this. I have my little crochet scissors. Those are so tiny. I should have just grabbed big girl scissors. Like this is, I'm just gonna start grabbing things. So there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna keep things in this. First up, I'm not going to take things out of the bags if I don't have to, just for organizational purposes for myself, because I have no organization, and this will help a bit. This is Banana in Chenille Basics Brights. This is Peach, and I believe this is something oats. You can find it on the website. I'm not too happy with the oat color. I feel like it's kind of greenish. I thought it was just like a light brown. It's okay. I don't exactly have any plans for any of this necessarily. I'm just gonna use it to make things. I just know I really needed more Premier Basics because I only have a couple colors and I feel really limited. So I just got like a brown and a yellow because I feel like I use those a lot. Yeah. And peach for accent color when I use tangerine, which is a bright orange if you didn't know. This is the second skein I have of it now because of the whole fiasco with my yarn having an invalid address, and then it ended up coming anyway, blah, blah, blah. I talked about it in my last video, go check it out. Okay, so that's the first 3. Next. Oh god, it's so neon. Wow, it really is neon in person. Okay, anyway. Is that teddy bear? This is supposed to be teddy bear, but it looks kind of dark. Yeah, it says teddy bear. Okay. This is teddy bear. This is pink lemonade. I've just been seeing this color all over Instagram and I've been really loving it. But now I'm kind of like, oops, because I'm realizing it's basically the same as coral. I don't know if I'm going to keep the clip in, but while I was opening the yarn, I could see this skein and the coral skein. And I was looking at it like, huh, did they give me 2 of the same one? And then I realized I think this is pink lemonade, which it is. I just checked the label. And this is the neon orange. I can check the color name. Blaze orange. I see it. It is so bright. I'm laughing because I know I called tangerine bright. Tangerine is not bright compared to this. No, I'm actually gonna grab some teddy bear so we can compare it because I'm like, what the hell? This is all the teddy bear I have in this little skein. I have a second skein of it because of the yarn fiasco that I just talked about. So anyway, okay. So this is the one from Mary Maxim and this is, I ordered this a while ago. I feel like, yeah, this one's a little bit, not the exact same, but I understand color lots and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Now I said I'm not gonna open it, but I'm gonna open it a bit. I feel like that's a lot darker. Looking at them next to each other, I think I'm overreacting a bit. It looked very dark when I first opened it and I was shocked. Maybe my lighting's also just not that great. I think I'm overreacting. I also heard something about them changing it, so it might be placebo, you know? Okay, anyway, that was that yarn. Up next, I got a neon pink. in the color Neon Flamingo. It is also very neon. I'm kind of shocked. I'm really excited to make the frog I want to make with these colors. I already have the green for it, so I didn't buy that. And up next is these three. So this is Seal. I got this because I've been really into making emotional dumpster fires. Here, I'll grab one. Forgot the name of the creator, but I'll have them linked in the description, have their name up. This one's obviously not done, but I've been into making these, and as you can see, I've been using the color Seal to make them. I just don't have enough. Did you just hear my dog sigh? Okay, anyway. Yeah, so that's why I got them. Ooh, I wonder if using the neon orange on these would be fun, like for the fire. We'll see. But that's why I got Seal. I kind of wish I also got a lighter gray because I don't own that color, but whatever. And then in Premier Parfait Chunky, I got Bubblegum because I use this for my axolotls and my strawberry snails, like the mini ones. And I realized I don't have too much left. And it's just good to have pink colors, you know? I feel like that's a very popular color I should have. I should make pink whales. I feel like that would do well. So I got that pink. I'm gonna make a little hole. Ooh, yes, it's soft. I know you can't see me feeling it, but the bubblegum I have right now is really rough and really hurts my hands. So that's partly also why I wanted to get more. But like I bought it, so I'm gonna use it, you know? And then I got, Premier has a new line called Premier Basic Chenille Tie-Dye, if you didn't know. And so I got one. Color is called Peace and Love. I love that name. I didn't mean it to be a joke, but yeah, I'm just excited to use it. It looks really pretty. Yeah, so that's it. That is 10 skeins, like I thought it was. I'm excited to dig in. I don't know what I'm gonna make first. I feel like I do really want to make that frog, and I've been looking forward to it, which is why I got the neons. So maybe I'll do that first. Ooh, okay, the orange is really soft. I hope the rest feel like that. Pink's okay. I don't remember how the green feels. It's in my closet. I have to grab it. I'm gonna make that frog. Yeah, look how similar those colors are. I didn't realize. Oops. I'll use it up, okay? I'm happy at my yarn, but since I made my goals video of the Etsy listings I want to redo, I haven't like tried to make any of the plushies. If you don't remember, I said I want to redo my axolotl listings and my fruit snail listings. I have most of the axolotls done. I just have to make one more. The reason I haven't made it is because, well, first off, I made a bunch of them. Like, I made like 4 or 5. That's a lot. And second is because I want it to be blue, and I don't know which color combo I should do. My yarn's over there, which is why I'm looking over there. I don't know. The reason I'm not even showing you guys is because by the time I post this, hopefully it'll be done. My point was I would like to actually go back to that goal and start making more snails and axolotls. That's partly why I needed the peach color, because I want to use the peach for the body for when I make the orange snails. I think that'll look good. That's what I'm gonna do because I'm not as excited to make the snails. So what I'm gonna make myself do is I want to make the eggplant snails. I'm gonna make the 2 eggplant shells, sew it together, and then I can make the frog. That's a goal. Break. Okay, the lighting is way better here because I'm in front of a window. Don't look at my room, it's a mess. Anyway, I also wanted to add, because I know like market prepping is also a huge goal for me right now. Me making fruit snails is market prepping. Oh my god, you can see my mess in the mirror. Don't look. Don't look. Okay. My point is redoing my Etsy listings is a double good thing, you know, because oh my god, my arm's getting tired, so I'm like putting it against the window. It's a double good thing because it is market prepping, because I will of course try to sell what I make at the market, and also because I can put it on my Etsy and that was the curtain. And hopefully people will buy it and I'll have made to order items. Okay, now I'm gonna crochet because my arm is really tired. Bye bye. Sorry again for the jank ankle, but they're done. This actually did not take me that long. I've only made the eggplant once, so I thought it would take me longer, but they're all done. It has been a few hours since I said I was going to make them, but like I went to eat food, I walked my dogs, but yeah, they're done. So that's 2 out of 5 I think I want to make for the fruit snails. So that's good. Okay, I checked and I was very wrong, which I thought I was. That's 2 out of 7 because if you did not watch the video where I talked about wanting to change this listing, I actually already have one of the plushies made. So yeah, that's at least one less plushie I made. I don't know how I ended up with one extra one because I know I've sold the tiny ones. I don't know, and the angle is so jank. Okay, hopefully the angle will be better next time. I don't know what I'm gonna make now. I know I said I'll make the frog, but my hand's gonna hurt, so I wanna take a break. I'll figure it out. Okay, so it is the next day. However, I did finish this guy last night, and I love him. I'm in love. I love the colors. I was going to use hand-painted safety eyes, but I couldn't get them in, so I decided to buy like a jig for it by Crochet Mojo. I'm pretty sure it should be here before this video comes out, so you'll probably see it in this video because it's already shipped somehow. I literally bought it last night. Thank you, Crochet Mojo. So this pattern is by Straight Up Handmade, and this is the mini version. My plan is to switch between things I need to make for my Etsy and things I need to make because I want to make them. which this was. I will probably sell him at the market though. He just took a while, even though he's pretty tiny, which is why I want to make the bigger version, because I think that'll be more worth my time. Because he's cute, I just think he'd need to be at least $20, you know, like he was a lot. Though, I definitely think the next time I make this guy, it'll be way quicker, because I had trouble figuring out the feet, but once I got it, it was easy. And also I had the whole debacle with the eyes, so that took me a while because I didn't know what to do, and then I decided just to go with the kawaii ones. My point was I'm going to switch off. Another reason why I'm also doing that is because the bigger one will need even bigger eyes, and I have plain black ones, but I really think at least kawaii ones would look nice, but I don't have big enough ones, so I also ordered some eyes because I got the jig for it, so I kind of had to, you know. I don't think those will be here by the time I send this, but I will show you them eventually. Anyway, here's the eggplants, a better look of them. They turned out great. They didn't take me too long either. So for the axolotl listing, I only have to make a blue one, I'm pretty sure, and I have to finish off like 2 or 3 other ones. By that, I just mean I have to add the tail, which shouldn't take long. It's just annoying, so I haven't done it yet. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a blue one, and I will check back in. Okay, hi, it's a little bit later. I am almost done with the axolotl. I just have to close it up and add the tail. But anyway, I'm checking in because I just got a poppy for the first time because I've really been wanting to try it. So I thought I'd try it on camera because if I'm vlogging, I may as well show you. This flavor is raspberry rose. I chose it because I like raspberry a lot. I don't know about the rose part. That's what I'm scared for. I've also had a grape poppy and it was fine, but I just don't like the flavor of grape. So I didn't really like it too much, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna try it. I'm very scared. I'm not actually, that's really dramatic. Sorry. Okay. It's really sweet, which like duh, but I definitely taste the raspberry. I don't think this is a drink I would have every day. My go-to carbonated drink besides like Sprite and Dr. Pepper are Izzy's. I really like the apple cider flavor. Definitely recommend them. They're technically carbonated juice. I just thought that'd be a fun little addition to this video. So I'm now going to finish the axolotl. So again, I just have to add the tail to that one, and then I got all my axolotls out. There's only 2 more that I have to add the tail to, and then they'll be done, and I can take photos and add them to my Etsy. I'll probably do that tomorrow though. I'm not excited to edit them. I hate editing photos. Yeah, that's the plan. I will check in with you later then. Hi, so it is several days later. The last clip I showed you was on Saturday, and today's Wednesday. It's fine. Yes, I haven't recorded in a few days, but that doesn't mean I haven't made anything. So first, I'll show you the axolotls. So I said I was going to make a blue one because that's what I had left, and I did indeed make a blue one. Here he is. I decided to go with the azure color instead of the cornflower color, which is a darker, more navy blue. But I really like this bright blue. I think it's honestly one of my favorite Parfait Chunky colors now. So now they're all done. I already took photos of them. I just have to edit them and then upload them. Next, I was looking at my yarn stash and I realized I have so much yarn. I mean, definitely compared to some people, I don't have that much, but still, like I need to get rid of some of this yarn. And I realized the best way to do that is to use up the yarn that I won't buy again. Because if it's a yarn I use a lot, I'm just gonna buy it again and it's gonna go back into my stash, you know? So I have 2 skeins of Bernat Blanket Perfect Phasing, and I decided to use one to start a dragon. So here's the dragon so far. This pattern is by Red Mills Crochet, and I love it. I'm loving the color phasing. The whole body is done. Of course, I have to make legs for it and arms and wings. It's gonna be a whole process. And I have to make the head. However, I have a dilemma with the head. So as you can tell, this yarn, it has a gradient, obviously. And my issue is that the head starts from the nose, which means if I were to pick up the head right from here, it would start with this lighter color, and then the lighter color would be here, and then it would go even lighter until it gets here, which means the perfect phasing wouldn't match up. That's my dilemma. So I don't really know what I want to do. I think my best option is just to cut the yarn and hope I cut it correctly so that it ends off with this color. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm hoping also, worst case, knock on wood, I'll have too much yarn, so I'll just cut off some of the transitions. What I mean by that is like, as you can tell, this yarn, the transitions take a while, or at least a decent amount of time. Like this dark purple took forever to get to a light purple. Though I do think it took longer to get to the light purple than like this color took to get to this one, you know? But I'm thinking worst case, I can always like cut in the middle if I'm noticing like I might not make it. But I'm really nervous about that, which is why I haven't done it. I also need to wait for eyes, which should be here probably next week because the eyes got shipped today. So I need to do that. Also, market update. Unfortunately, it filled up, so I will not be doing it. I'm upset about it, but I don't really want to talk about it. But I've mentioned this here before. There's markets at my college, so I'll be doing that. That won't be till probably like mid-October. So everything I make, I can sell there. I think this guy will probably be more realistic to just sell on my Etsy. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna buy this at school because it's gonna be a lot. I've timed myself. I started timing myself like here. I was gonna time myself for the whole thing and then I forgot. But so far it's taken like an hour and a half, like just this part. So I think I'm gonna add at least another hour for the rest of it, maybe another hour and a half. So let's say like 3 hours is what is taking me so far. Maybe that's an overestimation, I don't know. But if I would charge $20 an hour and it's 3 hours, that's already that's already $60. So that's a lot. I don't think this is taking me 3 hours anyway, but still, I still have to make the head and the other pieces, so I have a long way to go. So let's update on this. Next, I made this whale from All From Jade. I made some of these in my last video. I timed myself and they take me about 17 minutes, which is not bad at all. Another goal I've decided I'm giving myself is I really need to start timing myself when I make things because I do not, and I just estimate, and I feel like that's not a good business idea, but it's okay. We're gonna start timing myself. So these take 17 minutes, and this is the first one I've made since that last video, which was over a week ago at this point. So I'm sure if I'm making them a few after another, it'll be even quicker, maybe even like 15 minutes. But either way, at that point, like the price doesn't really change. I know I said I would switch off from things I was going to make for my crochet goals and for things I just want to make in general or for a market, but I didn't follow that, and that's fine. I feel like I've made good progress on that this week and I'm proud of myself, and like if I want to make other things, I want to make other things, you know? So I started a brontosaurus. This pattern is by Crochet Grove. This is all I have done, and another foot, but that's on the floor because it's still attached to the yarn. That's all I have so far, but I've timed myself for this also, and so far it's taken like 25 minutes. Again, I have the 4th leg done already. I just don't have it on me, and I don't think that's bad. I will hopefully finish the brontosaurus before this video's out, so that will be a part of this video, but it might be the last thing I make because that's probably going to take some time. And of course, any patterns I mentioned will be linked in the description, so if you're interested in one, go there. I'm gonna work on this. We'll talk after, hopefully. Future Allie is back. I did actually make a few things after my last clip, even though it is much later now. I didn't finish the brontosaurus, but I made most of it. As you can tell, I just have to make the neck and the head. I did start talking about wanting to use up my yarn stash in this video, but I never really finished my thought on it. So the reason why I'm making this brontosaurus in Sweet Snuggles yarn is actually because I want to get rid of it, because I do not like jumbo yarn like this. Jumbo yarn is too jumbo. So I just want to get rid of it, and this brontosaurus is making a big dent. As you can tell, I've used up a decent amount of it. I don't fully know how much was in the skein, but it was definitely close to a full skein. So I'm getting through it. And then I finished this little duck with a flower hat. He is so cute. I'll put the pattern creator here because I cannot pronounce it. Well, I think he's really cute. I think he took too long for his size. So I think I should probably make him in Sweet Snuggles Light, which I just got yellow of, so. Also, the eyes I talked about and the eye jig came, so let me show you that. So how it works is that you press down on this thing and then you can open this, and then you put the eye in the plushie and you, yeah. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but next week's video, hopefully I will be using it. I'm really excited too, because I think this tool is gonna be really helpful. Because I talked about in this video that I cannot get some safety eyes in. So what I've done in the past is my boyfriend will press them in, but he is not with me here because it is summer and we go to college together, so he cannot do it. And he also said it hurts his hands, so I was like, I should just get a tool. So I did. And let me show you the eyes. So I have 2 sets. Both of these are by Sensory Sky Creations. This was in her purple set, I believe. I'm sorry, I am so scared to take them out of the packaging, so I'm just gonna let them be. But they're really pretty in purple, and they're gonna be perfect for my dragon. I don't know which one I'm going to use for the dragon, but I'm excited. I also really like this sticker. Oh, I realize it's probably backwards for you. Here, I can just read them out. So it's Galaxy, Jamaica, and Topsy Turvy, and all 3 of these are 25mm. Very cute, very cute. And then I got a mystery pack from her, and these are all 20mm. Again, sorry for the glare. So it's Fierce, Bash, and Fantasy. I'm really excited to use the fantasy ones. I was really hoping she'd send me some white pupiled ones because I think they just look so cool. Like, I think they're creepy, but I think they're also really cool and have like so much potential. I want to make a jellyfish or a mermaid or something with it. I don't know what, but it's gonna be cute. And these are also good because I really like making frogs, as you saw with that neon frog, and I think these eyes would be really good for them. So she nailed it. Of course, shop will be in the description. I'm so excited. And of course, they both came with their backs. I just don't have it on me. She also gave me so many cute stickers. Oh my god, I'm gonna stick them everywhere. So that's it for this week's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll be back.